What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So I have another update video on the big rig group build, and you know what I'm building. It's the AMT International Transtar 4300 Eagle. So we got a lot done. Everything is in color, and it's just all downhill from here. So, and this could be the last update video, but I'm not sure. I might want to do one before I patch everything up. But basically, the chassis is almost done. So let's give you a quick run through, and it looks pretty good. So we got the basic, like, semi-gloss, not quite semi-gloss, you know, it's a decent kind of gloss chassis. You know, want it kind of glossy but not too much. So got that on there, the axles and stuff. The radiator has the gloss black, and we got the engine all patched up and looking good. Did a red color because, you know, they're mostly red. You do have a choice of blue or red, so I chose red. And I dirtied it up a little bit, put some oil and stuff over it. I made it look like the transmission's been changed, you know, different color, because originally the transmissions would be the same color as the body, or the engine, because they would just like, oh, unit and spray it all one color and call it a day. But you know, they had to change the transmission out, so that's like aluminum or steel color. But this part was still good of the engine, so, or of the transmission, so that's why it's still body or engine color. Yeah, body color. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It got a big old turbo on there, got some fuel stains on there. And you're wondering how I do that is, well, I got this little kit right here, engine weathering kit. So comes with 3 things, very cool. Love that kit, comes in handy. So it looks pretty good. So the engine's done. We got part of the exhaust right here. I still gotta put the other half over here, but we still gotta put the batteries in there. We got the air tanks in there already, so that looks pretty good. It's on his wheels, looking pretty good. The back, you got the aftermarket skull mud flaps. I thought that was pretty neat. So we're gonna flip her around, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh, it sits on all wheels, level, very good. Chassis, one that was not warped, which is awesome. We do have the 5th wheel all greased up, and doesn't really click on there, it just kind of slides on there, sits how you want it. You can glue it in, but I might not glue it because I might want to build a chiller to go along with this. So for now it's gonna sit like that until I get a chiller, and then it's gonna sit even, you know, like that. But yeah, got the 5th wheel all greased up, looking pretty good. And yeah, that's it for the chassis. And it went together very well. I'm actually quite surprised how well it went together. No fitment issue, really glad about that. So, and the thing in the background, you might be wondering, well, what happened to the white body and red combo? Well, I didn't like it, to be honest. I'm not sure it was the color I chose, red. I just didn't really like it, so I went ahead and stripped it, and you know, my second choice is obviously a dark color. So I chose a gunmetal, and it looks very good. Got nice clear on there. So that's the hood. Body is, we got the interior in. I totally forgot to show you guys the interior, but I did a basic brown. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of it too. But yeah, it's all brown. Oh, here we go. You can see inside. Not much light though. There we go. Kinda. So if you're going to do the day cab, there's a window here, and make sure you put putty or fill the seat backs. There's no seat backs included in the kit. So if you're gonna do the day cab, make sure you put some filler in those back seats, because there's no back seat assembly. So make sure you fill that in if you do the day cab. But if you're doing it in the night cab, or yeah, sleeper, you don't have to worry about that. You're not just gonna see that. But that's just a little hint. Another thing is, with my kit, I was missing part of a firewall. I'm not sure if off the tree before they packaged it. I looked everywhere because I cut all the parts out, and it goes in my drawers here, so they don't get lost. But my kit obviously didn't come with the firewall, and I will show you that right now in the instructions. So make sure yours has a firewall piece, but I had to scratch build mine, and that is this piece. So make sure you have that. If you don't, then it's obviously missing for me, but I looked everywhere. I cut everything off the trees and I put it in this little device here. So, but I couldn't find it, so I looked at my trees, parts trees, and they weren't there. So I had to scratch build it. Not the best job, but you're not really gonna see it. So because the engine's gonna cover most of it, and it's just gonna be most of it. So it's not the best job, but it's something. It's better than having a big old hole where you can see the interior in there. So yeah, that's one thing that kind of sucked, but not too big of a deal. And we do got the day cab all attached up. This went together really well, and I forgot to take a picture of this too. But we do have the interior in there all detailed up. This door actually opens tightly, so I'm just gonna get this like a blade. I got my new hinge mechanism in there because the hinge before wasn't working, but we got some, like, we put black flocking, then we sprinkled on some like tan flocking to give it some, you know, some detail color. Then that bed, you can't really see in there. I'm sorry guys, I totally forgot to take a picture of this, but yeah, we did the whole thing in there. Because when I flocked the walls first black, and then when I flocked the bed, some of that flocking went on the wall. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. So I went ahead and got my finger and just kind of sprinkled on it, on the wall and stuff. So, but you're not gonna see much. It's in there. The pillow is gray, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I totally forgot to take a picture of it, but you're not gonna see much of it anyway. So it's completely dark in there. But yeah, the bed and the, you know, this whole thing went together very well. Nice gloss on it, so that went together really well. Cab, good. We got this mechanism going here. We got the diamond plate, like I said, on the back, which is very cool. So we got the actual housing, aluminum, like a dark aluminum. Then we got the chrome going on, and you know, got the chrome on the bumper. We painted the chrome on that. The grill, looking very good. The headlights, because you know the way the trees are mounted on them, are mounted on the side, and we take off the tree, piece of chrome's missing, which I don't like. You got the exhaust, and got that thing. Oh, I think that is. And then we got my little custom-made box. I might make the braces probably black, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we got some diamond plate on that too. Oh, so shiny. So, but yeah. And you're wondering how I do the chrome is, well, I use Alclad or the Molotov, but this time I used Alclad. Actually, on that bottle right here. Good stuff. So you have to paint the part gloss black, then do the chrome on top of it. But that's pretty much about it. You're wondering about the tanks. Tanks kind of got messed up, so I had to order some super clean. So got that off of Amazon. So that should be here in a couple of days. So I have to ship this off because there's too much paint on here. Because you know it has some runs on it and it didn't go too well. So they have it on both tanks. So as you can see, it's kind of, yeah. But we'll get the paint stripped. Hopefully super clean. We'll get that right off. Then we'll reprime it. Then paint it chrome. But other than that, that is it for now. I want to do another update video. Hoping to do another update video before this thing gets patched up, because you know it's a big rig. You gotta know how things go together. So, but other than that, guys, I'm looking pretty good. Good kit so far. I'm actually really surprised how well this kit is actually going together. No film issues so far. I'm really glad. And this is actually one of probably the best big rig trucks, semi trucks I've built from AMT so far. So just how well it's going together. But other than that, guys, until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.